Hi, my name is Nandini. Welcome to part 3, where we'll be explore the how auto scaling groups and load balancers are applied in real world systems. We will also review useful tools, security best practices, and cost optimization strategies. This is where you learn how to operate automatic scale and elastic load balancer effectively in productions. Applications and best practices of auto scaling and elastic load balancing. First one is like real world applications, web apps that are scale e-commerce and medias, microservices and backend APIs, backend for mobile or gaming, platforms with high availability, data pipelines and batch processing, and auto scaling groups and elastic load balancer are used in the almost every modern cloud native problems. For example, e-commerce websites need to auto scaling during the scales events and scale down after. Backend APIs serving mobile apps experiences traffic spikes and must scaling instantly. Media streaming or gaming servers use elastic load balancer to manage and real-time user connections within the minimal downtime. These use cases rely on auto scaling and load balancer for elasticity. Monitoring with CloudWatch. Metrics for auto scaling, ALB target response time, request count, and CPU utilization. Set up alerts to initiate scaling. Utilize the dashboards to track trends in performance. Record instance launches and terminations. Monitoring is essential. CloudWatch gives you real-time metrics like CPU usage and memory. Yes, you can create alarms to triggering scaling on notify you by SNS. Dashboards give you visual insights. Log groups and detailed metrics help debug issues like slow response time or failed health checks. Deployment automation tools. Code deploy on AWS, blue green deployment or rolling updates on ASG instance. CDK and CloudFormation infrastructure as ASG and ELB code template. Terraform not required. IAC tool E for multiple clouds. Integration of CI and CD use code pipelines and GitHub actions for automatic deployment. AWS offers a rich DevOps toolsets. CodeDeploy performs a safe deployment to ASG managed EC2 instance using rolling updates or blue or green strategies. CloudFormation CDK defines your entire infrastructure as a code. This enables you automatic and creation of ASGS, ALBS, scaling policies and permissions in a versions controls and repeatable manner. You can also integrate CD and public GitHub actions or AWS pipelines. Next thing is like security and best practices. Utilize IAM roles for ELB and EC2. Use ACM to enable SSL certificates for HTTPS. Use security groups to limit access. For EC2, use private subnets. Set up ALB to forward headers securely. Use IAM roles within the least privilege of EC2 and ASG. ALB should maintain SSL via ACM certified and forward traffic securely. Security groups should allow only the requirement ports. Use private subnets for backend EC2 and protect public forcing endpoints with double AF and API gateway. Optimization tips. To save money, use spot instance as ASG. For flexibility and mixed difference instance type, use the launch templates. To prevent quick scale out, enable to instance warm up period. To monitor unsuccessful scaling attempts, use metric filter. Configure lifecycle hooks for logging and backup For example, high availability resilience, high availability resilience, distribute among several availability zones, utilize health checks for automatic recovery. If ultra low latency is necessary, use NLB. Execute retrieve the application's level. For clean shutdowns, use lifecycle hooks. Security integration with ALB. For DDoS protections, use AWS and Web Application Firewall. To improve the threat protection, turn on the Shield Advanced. Use the AWS Certificate Manager to apply SSL certificates. Employ listener rules to limit host and paths. Set up S3 ALB logging for auditing and analyzing. Developer associate takeaways. Gain through understanding of core services like ASG and ELB. Discover how to use DevOps and IAC tools, automatic deployment, use CloudWatch plus SS and Nest to track, record, and notify. Make sure the cloud architecture is robust and scalable and secure. Pay attention to the trade off between cost, availability, and performance. Summary: ASG stands for automation and elastic load, elastic scalability. ELB stands for dependable secure traffic routing. Together, them for basics of contemporary scalable cloud applications for full stack success combined with IAC, DevOps, and monitoring tools. Thank you.